What's up, friends? So today I thought we'd do a little vacation haul, just the little bits and pieces that I bought while we were in the Caribbean. It is now February. We were in the Caribbean in December, missing that warm weather. It is minus 15 today, and it was just such a great trip. So nice to be somewhere tropical, lots of time spent in the water, on the beach. Yeah, so let's just get into it. So first off, before I forget, there's two things that I got that are currently packed away because we were in the Caribbean in December leading up to Christmas. There was lots of Christmas decorations and ornaments there, and so I ended up picking up two, but you know, Christmas is over, so they're now packed away with my ornaments. Both these came from Barbados. But first off, I got this beautiful sea turtle on pearl. I just fell in love with it and had to bring it home with me. And then secondly, I got this really cute ornament of a little Santa snorkeling with some turtles, and there's like a reindeer on there too. I just thought it was so funny and cute, so I picked that up as well. Now, one thing that I always get when we travel, I always pick up some magnets. So let's do those next. So first off, we have this little sea turtle that's made out of wood. I think it's wood burned on. You know, I like a good wood burning. This one came from Barbados. The next place we went was Grenada. So again, another sea turtle. And yeah, it's just this little t-shirt. It says D Snappy Green Turtle. There are lots of t-shirts and stuff with this design too, and I just thought it was kind of cute. So I got that one, and then also just got one that has the Grenada flag on it. Borderline regretting that I didn't get the Barbados flag in a magnet because I got the other two. So we just have the St. Vincent and the Grenadines flag, and then this beautiful wooden one. I actually got this one on the island of Bequia. It was our favorite spot of the trip. I do kind of wish it says Bequia on it, but this was my favorite one that they had there. It just says Bequia. I don't know. Maybe I could hand paint Bequia just so I don't forget, because it was our favorite spot. Next up, let's go this cute little rock sea turtle. I got this in Barbados. Always looking for stuff to put on my boat shelf. Then in Grenada, picked up this little wooden hammerhead shark. Didn't see any sharks, thank goodness, but I thought he was neat. Also thought he would look perfect on my boat shelf. And then Bequia, picked up lots of sea turtles. We only saw one baby sea turtle. Was hoping to see more, but we know there's lots around. I just love the different coloring of the wood here. And again, got this St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but on the island of Bequia. Now this was a Christmas present, but Jesse surprised me with this sea turtle mug, and then it just says Barbados there. So I've been enjoying my coffee in this. I also just love the blue in the middle there. Nice pop of color. And then also in Barbados, I got this little crab bowl. I fell in love with all the crabs that we saw walking around. So when I saw this, I was kind of looking for a mug with this pattern on it, but they didn't have any, because I feel like I drink a lot of coffee, so I would use a mug more. But the bowl was so cute too, so I picked it up. Also wanted to bring home some rum that you can only get in the Caribbean, so I got this Dorley's, and as you can see, like, I have been enjoying it. It is so good. It's so tasty, and I haven't been mixing this with anything. I just have like a little bit in a glass. Warms you right up, but it is delicious, and I'm now trying to take it a little slow on it because I can't get it around here and I want it to last. So it's just gonna be like a little treat, very tasty. Also in Barbados, I picked up a couple tote bags, because I could not decide which one I wanted. So this first one just says Barbados, We've got like a little house here, a little building with a couple monkeys running on top, and then the other side is just the monkey. So in Barbados, there are green monkeys. We went to the Barbados Wildlife Reserve and watched them feed the monkeys, and they were just all over, and they were so cute, and I loved them. So I just thought that was a fun tote bag design to get, just to remember the monkeys. And then because turtles, I got the one that has a sea turtle on it because I love turtles. And then the other side just has all the babies going into the ocean. So I picked up both of those. Like I said, I could not decide which tote bag. Only saw one sea turtle, so I was like, maybe I should just get the monkey one because I saw lots of monkeys. But I'm like, nah, I'll get both. I'll get both. Now, the last things I want to mention before we move on to the clothing portion of the haul is photo albums. Now, I just thought I'd mention these because it all started on our trip to Africa. I knew that I wanted to make albums of the photos that we took because it was such a special, amazing trip. And I find in the digital age, like mostly you just take pictures on your phone and then they just live in the cloud and on your phone, and you don't have albums to kind of look through. And so I just think it is such a great idea to make albums, and so I have just gotten into the habit that after a trip I just make albums of everything. So like I made a Barbados one, Grenada, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Also, this is a picture of Remy. She was a stray dog on the island of Bequia, which might also be a reason why we love Bequia so much, but she spent almost our entire time there with us, and we actually did attempt to see if we could bring her home and adopt her, and for a bit it looked like it might actually work out, but then the organization that looks after a lot of the strays knows Remy really well, and they actually said that she just loves island life, she loves street life, and that she probably wouldn't be a good candidate for adoption, which broke our heart. We really thought she would be a great addition to the family, and just spending the time that we did with her, we could tell that her disposition would also be a perfect one for Conan. She was very chill, just liked to hang out. She'd go and visit the other strays, but didn't really care to roughhouse or play. She was just like, hey, how's it going? Let's just hang out. And that's Conan's vibe. Anyways, it didn't work, but that there is Remy. Anyways, I've gone off on a tangent. I get these made through Shutterfly, but there are so many different websites that you can use. I use Shutterfly. I've been really happy with the quality of the books, but also if you have a Costco membership, you get a huge discount on them, which that's a huge driver for me. Save money where you can, and it's great. You can make it very simple, or you can spend a little bit more time. They can be time consuming to do. I just go and I start from scratch. I upload my photos and I drag and drop and I organize them the way that I want. But they also have tons of templates. You can also just add your photos and let Shutterfly put them all in there for you, and then you can tweak them if necessary. But I just start from scratch, which does take some time, but totally worth it in my opinion. I've gotten in such a flow of making these that I'm actually going back and doing previous trips, and then also I'm doing years in review, where I just take photos from the year and then like organize them by month, and it kind of tells a story of your year. And going back and doing them now, like there's things that I've done that I honestly kind of forgot, and like even like little things I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot that we did that. And it's just so nice to have them in a beautiful album that you can just flip through, or friends and family can flip through them. So I highly recommend taking the time to make some albums. All right, so that is all of the little bits and bobs that I got. But as usual, I usually, get a few items of clothing well away. So let's switch over to the little try-on portion. So the first t-shirt that I got this in Barbados, and it just says Pebbles Beach, Barbados, and it has a horse swimming. One of the coolest things, honestly, on the entire trip was one morning we got up really early. We walked down to Pebbles Beach, where every morning it's tradition they take the race horses down there for a swim and a bath, and you can go and just watch. You also can pay, and you can actually go in with them and help bathe the horses. We just went down just to watch. It was so cool. We were so shocked at how far they take some of the horses out swimming. But yeah, that was a highlight. So when I saw this shirt, I wanted to remember it. Not that I would ever forget something that was that cool to see, but it was just like a cool little keepsake to remember watching the horses go for a swim. Another t-shirt, bright purple. It like completely clashes with these pants. So let's just ignore that fact. But this is from the company Piranha Joe. So it just says Grenada. So obviously got this in Grenada with this little stick guy with a treasure chest. And then on the back, we have the surprise piranha coming out of the treasure chest. I just thought it was really cute. Wanted a t-shirt from Grenada. And then they all have like this little piranha that's attached to the bottom of their shirts, which is so cute. Not 100% sure if I'll keep that on, but when I'm lounging around the house, I just love a good t-shirt, so thought this one was pretty cute. So last t-shirt, and this one I'll probably mostly just, wear around the house, but it has a little Dalmatian with a peg leg on it. It says Sea Dog. Again, I got this in Barbados. But then again, parties on the back. And if you know, I love skeletons. And so I've got a skeleton on the back with the dog at a bar. And then it says the stuff goes right through me. Because he's a skeleton. And so yeah, he's like, peed on the floor, which I thought was really funny. And I really loved the peg leg dog. And they had some other ones with the skeleton and the dog, but I don't know, this is just the one that I liked the most, and I think it's funny, but I don't know if I'll wear it out much. We'll see. Who knows? But I just wanted it for, like I said, lounging around the house. I just wear sweatpants and a tee or shorts if it's in the summer, but it's cold out today, so we got pants on today. Anyways, rambling. Loved this shirt, so I had to bring it home with me. Next up, we have some fun pants. So we just have these like loungy, super lightweight elephant pants. They kind of remind me a little bit of the pants I got in Africa, the zebra pants, which I also love. These have like huge pockets on the side, which I love. They're cuffed at the bottom, which is great because I'm short, so they aren't going to drag at all. They have a like it's pretty high-waisted, stretchy waistband. But yeah, they are just so comfy. I think they'll just be great in the summer. Definitely would be a little bit too cool to wear in the weather we're currently getting. But I love them. And you know what I think? I think even with like this t-shirt, I think I could totally wear these to work. They're very cute. I actually got these at the airport in Barbados, of all places, but I fell in love with them because I love a good, fun pant. So next up, we have this cute little romper. I got this at the Craft and Spice Market in Grenada, and I realized when we got there that I didn't really bring anything great that would work as like a cover-up for a bathing suit. So I brought a lot of my Lululemon skirts with like the built-in shorts, and that's what I at the beginning of the trip was wearing when we were like going out to walk along the beach. And I quite often had my bathing suit on underneath, but it just, you know, those skirts with the shorts on, they're like tight, and I was a little worried that when I was pulling them off, it was going to take my trunks with me. So there's so many little market stalls wherever you are along the beach where they sell lots of like these cute little dresses and cover-ups. And so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get a couple. So the first one, this was like a long-winded intro to this little romper, but it has 2 pockets, and it has a drawstring in the center, so you can kind of like cinch it in, because all of these are like one size fits all, but you can like cinch it in and bring the shorts up as much as you want or down as much as you want, and then, you know, it's got a nice elastic band here. Is it gonna last forever? I don't think so. Like, it's not your highest quality item, but it was so cute, and I wore it a ton, and it just was so much easier to just throw this over top of my bathing suit, go out if you wanted to hop in the water. And it was also, because it's a lighter material too, it would dry a lot faster. I was also finding like one of my Lululemon skirts got wet, and then it took quite a while to dry the shorts underneath. So now at least I know if I go on another tropical vacation, I'll take a couple of these with me. But yeah, I just thought it was like pretty cute, easy, nothing fancy. And yeah, this was like my first little romper like this, I think. And you know what? I can get into them. I think I could have more of these in my life. Next up, we have this little dress. I again got this at the same market as the little romper at the Craft and Spice Market in Grenada. And I honestly couldn't decide if I wanted a dress or a romper, so I got both. This one doesn't have any pockets, but it has the tie at the top so that you're not always having to yank this up. That's why I don't wear a lot of like tube tops. I did back in the day, but not so much anymore, because I just hate like strapless things where you're always having to tug them up. So it's nice that you have this, because again, this is like one size fits all. I just thought it was like cute and comfortable, and again, it was perfect for just throwing over a bathing suit and then going out for the day. And yeah, look at me wearing dresses and rompers and stuff. That's not typically my go-to on vacation. It's like, if it's somewhere warm, it's shorts and stuff. But I actually did wear quite a few skirts and dresses on this trip, so maybe it's a new me. We'll see. So last but not least, we have this fun maxi dress. And again, I got this at a little beach stall in Barbados. This was the first thing that I got that I was like, okay, I need something that's easier to use as a cover-up. And I saw this, and it was like on this little mannequin, and it looked so cute, and I picked it up. And it was a group effort because I didn't have any cash on me, and they only took cash. And so at first I thought, oh, that's too bad. I'm going to have to pass on the dress then. And then there was another stall, and that lady had tap, but because her connection was really bad, it took a really long time for the payment to go through. And then when it finally did, she gave the cash to the lady. So it was so nice to see the group effort, because they were competing booths and yet they were still like helping each other out, which I loved. Anyways, I got this. It's very clavage, but it's again one size fits all, but there's ties at the neck and then also ties back here so you can cinch it in to make it fit you. And I have nothing like this in my closet. I thought it was really pretty, cute, and I'm really happy with it. Now, because I bought the other 2 items, I ended up wearing those more as a beach cover-up, and I didn't end up wearing this, but I will definitely wear this in the summer. I definitely just think this is a cute going out dress. Now, one of the main reasons why I didn't just wear it as a cover up is because when this was on the mannequin, this isn't how they did the neck. Like, I think it was a more of a twisted, like a crossover twisted moment, and then there was like a little peekaboo hole. Do you think I can figure out how to do that on myself? I think there's definitely different ways that you can wear it, and I will figure it out. But it's not as quick to get on and off like I kind of thought it was going to be, because also you can't try these on. There's no place, so you're just like, you're taking a bit of a gamble at these stalls. But they have so many really cute pieces, and they're pretty affordable. So I figured if it didn't work out, not the end of the world, but I love every single piece that I got. And I think this will just be less of a cover up, more of just a cute dress. So I'm just gonna show you one more thing, and this is actually something that Jessie got. Uno momento. Okay, I'm going to be very careful with this, but this is something that Jessie actually brought home. He got this on Bequia because, like I mentioned, it was our favorite spot of the whole trip, and it's just this huge, like, conch shell, but it's beautifully hand painted, and the person, like the stall that we bought this at, he was the artist. Like, we could see him working on other stuff, and Jessie just really, really liked it and wanted a memory of Bequia, and we almost didn't get this home. Not really thinking, because obviously you don't want to put this in your checked bag because we were worried about it getting damaged. So, you know, we wrapped it up really good, and he had it on his carry-on. But yeah, they confiscated it from us and said we couldn't take it on the plane as a carry-on item because it was too large of a blunt item that could be used as a weapon. And then we looked and we could see all these other shells that had been confiscated. But this is like hand painted, and he spent more on it because it was, you know, a piece of artwork. So luckily, because it was such a small airport, we were able to get our checked bags back and pack this. Otherwise we wouldn't have been able to get it home. It was an iffy moment, but you know, the staff there were quite understanding, because we were like, we didn't even think about it. Because my camera is, you know, a bigger blunt item than this, like with all my lenses. Anyways, I get it. Airport security, totally understand. We just didn't realize it. And so we were able to really pack this well so that it made it home safely. So that's all the goodies that we picked up while we were in the Caribbean. We also did a ton of Christmas shopping because it was like right before Christmas. So it was great to get some different unique pieces for friends and family. It was such a great trip. It was also my 40th birthday. So it was just nice to be away and forget about the cold for a little while. And yeah, that is going to conclude this little vacation souvenir haul, and I will see you in the next video.